Cousins, are you up? I hope so. It's Sunday, the day after the Royal Rumble, the road to WrestleMania. They said this is the beginning of the road to WrestleMania is the Royal Rumble. If you didn't know that, clearly you haven't been paying attention because it was said 8,000 times till we got here. Um, a lot can be said about this Royal Rumble. I would say I think Triple H needs to do better when making this proverbial Royal Rumble sandwich because the men's and the women are the bread. Essentially, there was no meat, no lettuce, no tomatoes, no pepperoncinis, no jalapenos, no pepperonis, no vinegar, oil, salt, pepper, oregano. Nothing was in the middle of the sandwich. And that probably is the biggest issue I have with this match card, to be completely honest with you. The Royal Rumble, I'm not really sure if it's the time or the pacing. It literally started at 6, give or take some, and it ended at about 10 o'clock. With that being said, you could have had one men's Royal Rumble and one men's championship match, which was what we got. And you could have had the women's Royal Rumble and one women's championship match. Considering there are 4 women's individual titles on the line. Or you could have had the ladies tag team have a showcase like you had the men's tag team. The Divas again stole the show with their Royal Rumble. It just is what it is. That's how it goes down. What kept I'm the way I'm gonna approach this is really what kept me up, what caught my eye, what made me laugh, what made me, be present in certain moments. But for the most part, I was in and out. Yes, I was on my phone playing my little phone game. I was cooking, I was doing all kinds of stuff because the Royal Rumble essentially is a waiting game. And the men really stood around and waited. Like they didn't give a fuck. But that's Roman Reigns for you. He didn't give a fuck one way or another. So let's go ahead and get into this conversation about the women's Royal Rumble started out. Real quick, they were letting us know that there was stars in the audience. Didn't nobody first they showed John Mellencamp. And is he okay? Is John Mellencamp okay? Because him and his wife look like fucking demons. And I was just listening to Small Town. I love that song. I was born in a small town. Living and breathing in a small town. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. I love that song. Them two look terrible. She was like, John, you on camera? He was like, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, um, with that being said, we're gonna go through who all the entrances was and who was not there. Matter of fact, I didn't see the return of Becky Lynch. I guess she said, fuck this. I'm going to be on vacation till I'm good and motherfucking ready. I ain't mad at you, Becky. You got the Roman Reigns schedule. Jay Cargill. I'm having a problem. This would have been perfect to bring her back and we get this storyline going because Naomi and Bianca act like they don't give a fuck. I understand they got their own thing they need to focus on. They got their own ambitions. But like seriously, y'all really fucked this Jade Cargill who done it up. And I can't stress that enough. So we had the first entrance. Io Sky came in number 1. Liv Morgan came in number 2. Roxanne Perez, I would assume is the Iron Woman of the night. Not really sure. She was in there for maybe those stats will come out later. I think Roxanne Perez would have been a perfect strap the rocket moment, just like it happened for Bianca Belair and just like it happened for Rhea Ripley. Stop saying Roxanne's not ready. She's young, she's ready, she don't got no kids. That is the perfect person to get on the road to WrestleMania. Charlotte Flair won. It is what it is. I mean, on my bingo card, I had Lash Legend, Alexa, Bianca, Charlotte, Jordan, Grace, and Naomi. I didn't want Charlotte to win. If we was gonna do a double back to back, I would have preferred Bianca. And this would have been the perfect opportunity for Bianca to do a heel turn and get this storyline going with Jade Cargill. And a little bit of Naomi and some sprinkle. You could even have her go up against fucking Charlotte Flair because she still got a patch that she needs to defeat all four horsewomen. But okay, it's Triple H. What can you do? Then we had number 3, Lyra Valkyria. She had a wardrobe malfunction. The good thing is Lyra doesn't have any titties, so we wouldn't have got flashed anyway. If anything, it would have been like really big nipples or like an areola. But that got taken care of thanks to quick thinking sister on the outside of the apron, the referee. Then at number 5, Chelsea Green came in. Chelsea Green was the comic relief of the night. I enjoyed Chelsea Green's comic relief. I'm not even going to be upset about that. Real quick, Io Sky eliminated Sonya Deville. Liv Morgan took out Natalya and Alexa Bliss. Roxanne Perez took out Julia. Then we had Chelsea Green. She ended up taking out B-Fab and Last Legend. B-Fab came out, got took out. Ivy Now fucked around, took out Lycaria Valkyria. The thing is, Ivy Now and Lycaria are on a collision course for her IC title, which could have been defended on this pay-per-view. Just saying. Number 8 was Zoe Stark. She came out immediately botched. Ended up taking out Lash Dupree in the end. Lash Legend came out to a lovely pop because Lash Legend is what you call an Amazon. That is a smooth, chocolate, beautiful, big ass woman. And she showed up and showed out in this showcase, and she did a fabulous job, and the audience loves Lash Legend. She just has natural charisma. Bianca Belair came in at number 10, and Bianca comes in like the wrecking ball she is. She had a spot where people was just getting stacked in the corner, and she's just flipping over them. Boom, 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 flip. Boom, 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 flip. I think she did about 8 flips and just let us know why she is the EST of the WWE, and probably why she should have been a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. But whatever. She ended up taking out Zoe Starks. That was her one and only. Shayna Baszler came out, and we are getting the formation of the stud line slowly but surely. Shayna Baszler ended up taking out Maxine Dupree. Then we had Bayley coming in number 12. She ended up taking out Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville came in and took out Maxine Dupree. Remember, the stud line likes to pick on the girls, but the girls don't want to fuck with the stud line. The stud line usually makes people fight with them, so we have to keep that in mind. Then we had at number 15, Naomi came out, did her thing. Naomi is always going to be a stalwart for the women's division. Got a nice pop. We were excited. I don't like Naomi's stiff ass wig. Please get a different wig. I don't like it. And I have to say, I didn't really like the outfit either. Jada Parker came out to minimal only because she's good looking. But no one really knows Jada Parker like that. I don't think people are watching NXT, which is fine. Jada Parker went out there mixing it up with the girls. Piper Niven came out. Chelsea Green was super excited. What I didn't like was we had Naomi and Bianca standing behind Chelsea when they could have flipped her ass out. But whatever. Piper Niven comes in. She comes in cleaning house and inadvertently knocks Chelsea Green off of the apron. Chelsea's devastated. Piper's like, I'm sorry. Then we had Natalya, the auntie of the Divas division, coming out. Number 19, Jordan Grace. She took out Jada Parker. Jordan Grace looked great. She had her pearls on, and she is a tank. Number 20, Michin. Sucked all the air out the room. Alexa Bliss got the biggest pop of the night. Enormous, rupturous. If anything, Alexa Bliss has to know that she is missed. What I don't like is that Alexa Bliss looks the way she looks, because that tells me that she's about to fuck around with this Wyatt Six bullshit. Also, her doll seems to have aged with her. Last time we saw Alexa Bliss, Lily was a kid. Now Lily is either a young adult or a teenager. So we'll find out how old Lily is at this point. Then we got 22 Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega came out. It was so quiet. 70,000 people. You could hear two mics fucking. That's how quiet it was. Candice LeRae came out. Listen, we don't care. Stephanie Vaquer came out number 24. Why'd she get a pop? Because Stephanie Vaquer is fucking hot. She is the moment. She's striking. Then we had Trish Stratus come out number 25. She went ahead and took out Candice LeRae. And Raquel Rodriguez came in number 26, which, to Liv Morgan's just elation, she was there to help Liv, focus and function and do what she had to do. Then number 27, the juggernaut herself, Charlotte Flair. That bitch took her time. Do you hear me? Mother took her time and got pyro in the middle of the Royal Rumble. Took her time. While she was taking her time, the girls were fighting, okay? In the meantime, when she finally got in, she took out Michin, Piper Niven, Nia Jax, and Roxanne Perez at the end. Julia, NXT Women's Champion, she didn't get a bigger pop than Stephanie Vaquer, but Julia did get to square off against her doppelganger, or Io Sky. And Io Sky, Julia is her doppelganger. Either way, it was two bookings in the middle of the ring. I don't think anyone cares, because who cares? Go ahead and send Io Sky down there and let her do that down in NXT. Julia ended up taking out Jordynne Grace, Zelina Vega. Julia threw Zelina Vega out. I don't think she took her out. Trish Stratus, Bianca Belair, Naomi. These people were all taken out by number 29 of Nia Jax. Okay. Julia took out Jordynne Grace. Excuse me, I got confused. Nia Jax came in like a motherfucking wrecking ball. She did what she was supposed to do. She didn't have to move much, so she wasn't winded. I did not like the way this got ended. Zelina Vega was on the apron for a significant amount of time fucking around with Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus was biting her fingers. She was scratching them. She was kicking this woman. She was doing everything she could do to get Zelina Vega off that apron. And it took Nia Jax to just snatch Zelina Vega by her feet off the apron and throwing her into the corner. Did anybody care? No. Then Nia Jax proceeded to throw out Trish Stratus, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Stephanie Vaquer, Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan. Okay. All of them were like bunched in the middle. Like just bunched. Okay. At one point, I know Raquel Rodriguez had Bianca Belair's braid. Naomi was going over the rope because I don't even know. Stephanie was on the apron with Io Sky. Liv Morgan was kicking Io Sky, and Nia Jax just ran up and like knocked them all out. Number 30, I'm sorry, as much as everyone's celebrating this kind of was a bust. I thought it was going to be Jade or the man Becky Lynch. It ended up being Nikki Bella. If you go back and listen to my podcast about Nikki Bella embroiled in this domestic violence situation, I explained that she was going to come out on top. And this domestic violence situation, as terrible as it is, was going to be her way of revamping her image and getting back in this goddamn ring. And I was right. She ended up taking out Bayley. And the last woman standing was Charlotte Flair. So that's that. That is that for your women's Royal Rumble. For the men's, it was cute. It was a lot more chaotic and moved faster, and you had a lot more highlights. Rey Mysterio and Penta was mixing it up. Chad Gable and Carmelo Hayes was mixing it up. Santos Escobar came out. You could hear Two mice have a tea party on a light cotton table. That's how fucking quiet it was when Santos Escobar came out. And that's sad. Otis, Braun Breaker, number 7. Braun Breaker took out Santos and took out Otis. Otis ended up getting with I Show Speed later on, took him out, well, helped, took out Carmelo Hayes. Penta took out Ludwig Kaiser. I Show Speed came out at number 8 in the place of Akira Tozawa, who was taken out by Carmelo Hayes after he got taken out. And I Show Speed was in that ring having a good time, and Braun Breaker started running them fucking ropes and broke his ass in half. Then he got thrown out and landed in Otis's hands, and Otis went ahead and threw him over the table. And that was the end of I Show Speed. Then we had Sheamus, Jimmy Uso, Andrade Cien Almas. Jacob Fatu came out. It's like the whole vibe. The vibe just moved. The vibe moved. When Jacob came out, we already knew it was about to go down. Jacob proceeded to get Rey Mysterio, Chad Gable, Jimmy Uso, and Andrade up out that motherfucker. Ludwig Kaiser, The Miz, and then everyone was turned on when we heard say his name. He got a pop like no other. And that was the end of Joe Henry's, people being excited about him. That is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. He came out to a nice pop. Everybody got to sing his song. Number 16, go ahead and put your ones up. Sit up straight in your chair, straighten your shirt, dust off any popcorn or juices or whatever you spilt, because the tribal chief has entered the Royal Rumble. And that is what it felt like the whole time. Roman Reigns is a fucking megastar. That is just all I can say. Roman Reigns ended up taking out Braun Breaker, Sheamus, The Miz, CM Punk, and Joe Hendry. No, CM Punk, sorry, he did not get taken out by Roman, my bad. But he did take out those of the people. Drew McIntyre came out. We were like, this is too much. You got these fucking big juggernauts in the ring. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns got their history, and Drew is going straight for Roman. Finn Balor came out. Didn't nobody give a fuck. You could hear two roaches boxing. That's how quiet it was when Finn came out, and Shinsuke Nakamura, your U.S. title holder, by the way. Finn took out Penta. We were not happy about that. Number 20, Jey Uso came out. We yeet it with Jey, because that's what we gonna do. Jey ended up taking out Shinsuke, Sami Zayn, and John. That was toward the end. He did take out John Cena at the end. In the meantime, Shinsuke and Sami Zayn, AJ Styles came out. We happy to see AJ, considering his feet was fucked up. Braun Strowman came out, went straight for Jacob Fatu. Ended up taking out Finn Balor as well. Okay, John Cena came out. We all were excited to see him. Came out number 23. This is his last Royal Rumble. He was a little choked up, told the cameraman, who he called Stu, let's do this run one last time, and that's exactly what they did. CM Punk came out. Everyone sung The Cult of Personality. Sounded like a choir. I loved it. CM Punk went straight for Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins came out number 25. Seth wasn't fucking around. 26, Dominic Mysterio. 27, Sami Zayn. 28, Damian Priest. Priest took out Drew McIntyre, Dominic Mysterio. LA Knight took out Damian Priest. Logan Paul came in at number 30, took all the air out the room. We don't fuck with Logan Paul. If you thought Brock Lesnar was coming out, you thought motherfucking wrong. I really don't know who else could have been 30 that would have been explosive. Stone Cold Steve Austin. If Stone Cold Steve Austin came out at number 30, I think the broadcast would have went out. I think, like, people, it would have been fucking pandemonium, and like, it would have just overtook the whole broadcast situation. So maybe it was good that no one as big as that came out. And if you thought The Rock was coming, he already made it clear that he has nothing to contribute to this year's WrestleMania or WrestleManias going forth. And Logan Paul ended up taking out CM Punk, AJ Styles. Notable situation: when Roman Reigns saw Seth Rollins, the definition of on-site He locked in on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins already knew that this motherfucker was locked in on him. Like, he could feel the heat from Roman Reigns. Them two stepping to each other like, don't you fucking... Seth was like, Rollins like, you better back up. And Roman poked him. Them two got to going. Them two kicking it and rolling. And then CM Punk is in the ring working it out. And it was just all over the place. Then at one point, Seth tried to get Roman over the rope. No, Roman was going to get Seth over the rope, but Seth locked in on Roman, and they locked in on this rope, just teetering. And then, what's his name? Logan Paul came up and threw both of them out. And they were incensed. Okay? Meanwhile, CM Punk's like, ha ha, y'all got put out. And Logan Paul threw out CM Punk. So we was like, what the fuck? Never mind the last three left in the ring. Y'all can go ahead and take a nap. Roman Reigns is arguing with, oh my, this was the funniest shit to me. Roman Reigns is laid out on the floor arguing with CM Punk. Meanwhile, Paul Heyman is coming to Roman Reigns and telling him to calm down. In the midst of all this, Seth Rollins is revving up and runs and curb stomps Roman Reigns into oblivion. Then Paul Heyman is yelling at fucking Seth Rollins. He's like, can you leave him alone? Like, why would you do that? What is wrong with you? And CM Punk and Seth Rollins is brawling because Seth Rollins clearly must have had a heel turn right then and there. He is angry. And so Roman is like trying to get himself together, and fucking Seth Rollins comes back around and curb stomps Roman into oblivion. Paul Heyman is like, damn it, I told you to leave him alone. Like, it was pandemonium. After we got them cleared out, Roman Reigns, when they show later on, he is walking away like he can't believe what the fuck is going on. I will say this. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, in my book, give it to me anytime you want. They got chemistry. They know how to wrestle. They're going to tell a story. It's going to be a good time. I don't give a fuck if they do this every WrestleMania. It's always going to cook, in my opinion. Okay? We got the last three standing was Logan Paul, John Cena, and Jey Uso. John Cena got Logan Paul up to do an attitude adjustment. Jey Uso ended up kicking Logan Paul in the head. Logan Paul ended up hitting them ropes. John Cena flipped his ass out. John Cena and Jey Uso's the last two standing. Everybody's like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? Everybody's like, that wasn't on my bingo card. Well, it was on my bingo card. John Cena wasn't, but Jey Uso was on mine. So they're going back and forth. They're yeeing and everything's happening. It's an emotional roller coaster. They're hanging off the ropes. At one point, John Cena was going to give Jey Uso an attitude adjustment, but Jey Uso kicked out of that and just pushed John Cena off of the apron. And it was like, oh. And Jey Uso is your 2025 Royal Rumble winner. It was unexpected. I'm not mad at it. What can you do? Now, everyone is fast forwarding to look what Jey Uso got to do. Now, the prospects is what a lot of people are concerned with. Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso versus Gunther, and Jey Uso is going after Gunther. I don't know, guys. But you know what? Jey Uso, from my understanding, watching WWE, top merch, over with the people, got the people dancing, everybody enjoys him, biggest baby face. You're supposed to be in the upper card. Jey Uso will finally get his WrestleMania moment and his story will be complete. I don't have a problem with it. Now, we could talk about how this is going to look as we go through the road to WrestleMania, but as of right now, congratulations to Jey Uso. I think he deserves it. I say he was a mascot. Jey Uso showed me, didn't he? He said, bitch, I am the main event. I will be the moment. And I'm here for Yeet Mania because that is where we are headed. Okay? It's solidified. Now, where do I have a problem? What's going on in the middle of this fucking sandwich? So, the other half of this review, not really, It's just some thoughts because it's really, and listen, I'm gonna tell you real quick here. Let's talk about the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY. First of all, them two came out, and I can't even describe the ways the silence was so fucking deafening if there was in fact 70,000 people. It was 70,000 people in that ring. Every time the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY came out, you could hear an ant saying a prayer. That's how fucking quiet it was in that arena for these guys. I need somebody to let Paul Leviskay know that we don't give a fuck. You're trying to get Dick Face over and Tommaso Ciampa and these two extremely seasoned ass indie wrestler guys. I understand they were doing their thing in Impact. I get it. But this casual audience ain't with it. And I ain't with it either. Y'all could have did something else with this time slot. Okay, you could have you had a women's Royal Rumble. You could have put a women's championship in that time slot. Lyra Valkyria just won the Intercontinental Championship for the women. Fucking Chelsea Green got the U.S. Championship. You could have had Tiffany Stratton defending her championship. You could have had fucking Rhea Ripley defend that championship. Shinsuke could have defended. Braun Breaker could have defended. You could have had a fucking... Listen, those are SmackDown championships, correct? Who are the Raw champions? I don't even fucking know. Who are the Raw... Oh, the War Raiders. Hell, you could have had the War Raiders defend their championship. But the problem is, against fucking who? Outside of those tag teams, you could have Bianca Belair and Naomi defend their tag team championships against Liv Morgan and fucking Raquel Rodriguez or the Meta Girls, okay? And that would have been a perfect time for Jade Cargill to come back and wreck fucking shop. Okay? Missed opportunity. I just named 6 fucking titles that could have been in place of this bullshit that we got. I've been asking, where's the Street Profits? Somebody told me that they were injured. No, the fuck they weren't. They just got taken off of TV to move for a weak-ass storyline for Dick Face and Tommaso that no one gives a fuck about. And it was on display tonight. The Street Profits showed up. I guess they're heels now. Why are you trying to make us boo the Street Profits? We want the smoke. We want to smoke with the Street Profits, and you keep trying to make us boo them. Triple K, fuck you. We don't want to boo the Street Profits. They went and started beating up everybody and held up the titles, and I guess they're going to get their WrestleMania moment. Finally, we got some black guys on the pay-per-view, guys. We got some black guys, okay? Montez Ford looks absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to Bianca Belair. That is all you, baby. I didn't care for it. Didn't care for the match. Y'all could have did this on a random Friday, on a random 3-hour show. I didn't care for this. Unnecessary. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. The reason why I was not into this match is because I already knew Kevin was going to lose. I also told you all that the whole point of this match was to have Cody Rhodes stand up on top of that ladder, pull down both of those titles, and stand there so Triple H can bust a load. And that is what happened. Big spot. Yes, Kevin Owens got Alabama slammed through a damn ladder and he rolled over and it looked like his stomach exploded because of the way he looked. They were moving a little bit too slow for me because if the guy's neck is broke or he's super injured, where's the urgency? And then, Sami Zayn. Are we going to go through Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn again? Why? Why? Sami Zayn had one fucking job, and that's all Kevin Owens asked is, if you're my friend, make sure that I get that title. Sami stood there, looked like a fucking idiot, deer in headlights, any chance he got. You saw your friend go head first into a ladder, and you didn't do nothing about it. You didn't fight Cody Rhodes. You didn't punch him. You didn't do shit. What kind of friend are you? And if when Kevin Owens comes and gets your ass, I hope he takes your goddamn head off your shoulders. You serve no purpose in this goddamn match. I don't even know why you came out there. What's next for Cody Rhodes? A vacation, apparently, because now he's injured all of a sudden. That's a fucking lie. He is going to be on that weekly bus, drinking all the Wheatley he can handle. And he's going to be off TV because there is nobody else for Cody Rhodes to wrestle. Even though you all said that this damn roster is stacked with talent, the possibilities are endless. No one wants Cody Rhodes' title. Not even a fucking Mick Carter coming out of the woodworks like, I'll fight Cody. No one wants the fucking title. It's almost as if they're holding the title for Roman Reigns. Or now, Jey Uso. I don't know. I wasn't into the match, guys. I think they could have done this. I don't even know. That could have done that. You could have did this match, that Cody Kevin Saturday night main events. It could have been something for Saudi Arabia to fuck around with. Not this. This is supposed to be an important pay-per-view to begin the road to WrestleMania. And what we were given in the middle of this Royal Rumble sandwich was a bunch of bullshit. Imagine going to Jersey Mike's, asking for a fucking Italian, and they give you 2 buns and just some fucking lettuce and like an old piece of meat and some salt. You would be upset. I'm not upset, but this is what it felt like. It was all filler, no meat. Overall, I will say, is this rewatchable? Probably not. Am I gonna go back and watch the whole thing? No, I'm not. The highlights and things you see online is all you need to see. That's really what's it gonna be. All you need to see. Um, Outside of that, this is the road to WrestleMania under Paul Levesque. Under Paul Levesque in the Levesque era. Y'all make sure y'all locked in over here on Wrestling in Color, because it's about to be a bumpy ride. We about to be on this motherfucker going in, and it don't stop. I got the heat coming. At least I think it's heat, and I hope you enjoy everything that I got to offer. Make sure you give me your ideas and stuff in these comments. Y'all do a very good job of that. And at the end of the day, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.